Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Here's your new mods for Friday, June 13th, 2025. In total, 22 mods released. All platforms got 16 new and 4 updates, and PC Mac players got 2 new. We're going to go over each mod, including customization and features. That way you know how they work, and hopefully you don't have any questions after that. And also, we're going to go over the updates. Timestamps are linked below for everything, so check that out, see what you want to see first. Otherwise, let's jump right in. Let's start them off with a new set of mods for crossplay. First one is the Lizard Steiger 250. This is from AAA Modding and may look familiar to you because it is basically their Rubber Steiger 250 without the branding on there. As far as this one goes, we got 250 horsepower. This cannot be changed, it's always that way. Manual transmission, 780 liters of fuel, goes 15 miles an hour, and weighs 12.5 tons. We do have multiple different wheel brands to choose from, with singles, duals, and one of them's even got a medium set of tires, including a Lizard set, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Vredestein, and Midas. So you've got all of those, like I said, including some dual tires. Gotta love those. Beacon lights, a singular beacon on the top. Your attachers around towards the back. There's the first set, the second. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then we have a chassis color. So everything that's in orange right now can be changed up to a different color if you prefer. Interior's nice on it. It sounds very good whenever it's starting up, and everything works as you would expect as well. Gotta love that. Heads up though, there are no animations, so no opening doors or anything like that, but still a very, very cool tractor. 250 horsepower, not bad at all. If you've got the new Plains and Prairies DLC, I think this will work really nicely beside that equipment. Next up, we have the John Deere 8R pack. This is a pack of 3 John Deeres. We have the 8RX, 8R, and the 8R. One of them is the pre-2020 styling for that. So let's kind of take a look at these. Really, these seem to be the base game mods. There's the base game pieces of equipment that we already have. However, they do have some new animations. So we have mirrors, front axle suspension, hood and warning signs, left door, right door, steering wheel, driver's seat, console, armrest, monitor, and passenger seat. There's a whole bunch to them. So it does appear that customization options are going to be fairly base game-esque. So whatever you have in the base game, I would expect to be seeing here as well. Of course, it is nice to see this 8400 in there as well. Gotta love that one. So let's take a look at it. I've gotten the 8400R in. I was trying to get rid of these flags in the back, but they are there to stay. So if you don't like them, I am so sorry. 3 different control groups to pick from. First one is going to be our mirrors, front axle, suspension, hood, and warning signs. So we're able to go through those, move them around. I mean, it is nice that we can at least move those. And of course, I love the option to be able to open up the hood. I think that's very cool. And boy, does it lean. Our second control group is going to be the steering wheel. And I will be honest, I don't think dude's hand looks very natural right now. So we should probably try and bring that down. Of course, this one's also going to be the door and everything too. Oh my gosh. This is... yeah, those animations are absolutely terrifying. There we go. At least that's a little bit more natural. Woo, looked weird. Of course, we got that rear glass too, so that is nice to see. And then everything else is going to be driver's seat, console, armrest, monitor, and passenger seat. So you're able to move all kinds of stuff around however you like. And dude even grabs stuff whenever he's moving it, even though his arm extends drastically. As for everything else, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a tractor, so it's gonna, well, drive like a tractor. Next on our list, we have the Volvo BM 2650. And if this looks familiar to you, it is a smaller version of the 2654 that we got in the Volvo pack. So there is that. This little guy's got quite a few different wheel options, including your BKT, Trelleborg, and Michelin tires. We do have a rear set of duals. Love seeing that. Front weight, which could be added on there, up to 550 kgs. Beacon lights on there, but you don't have to have them if you don't want to. It's got 140 horsepower, 210 liters of fuel, and it goes 21 miles per hour. I also like that it's 2-wheel drive. It's pretty sweet. As for any goodies on this guy, there are no animations, nothing like that. However, since it's based off of the Volvo that we already have, it works great. I love this little guy. Next on our list, we have the Claas Evion 450 pack. Now, of course, we have a 450 as part of the base game. This pack does come with a Forigo 620 header, so 6.2 meters. We have a header trailer to go along with it. Now, some new goodies that have come with this pack in comparison to the base game. We have modified physical vehicle behavior, realistic fill volumes and discharge speed, customized engine sounds, newly added machine noises, new tire configurations, new rims, and a seat cam. So, there you go. Very cool. 258 horsepower on here, variable transmission, 500 liters of fuel, 18 mile per hour max speed, and it'll hold 8,000 liters. We do have a Continental, Stein, Trelleborg, and Michelin tires. Very cool there. And I love those Continental chunky boys. Very, very nice. As for the header, nothing here, 6.2 meters at 6 miles an hour. And as for the header trailer, again, nothing new here. So, I have got the base game version and the mod together. I don't know if you could tell. This is the base game one here, so here's how this one sounds when you start it up. It's a pretty standard set, and I think there's quite a few things that sound like this. We'll turn it back off. And then we jump over to the new one. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. It just sounds more, sounds more mean, and I absolutely love it. It's got all kinds of little noises and stuff going on. Very, very cool indeed. The only animation that we've got on here, at least that I'm able to see, is the pipe on the very end of it, so we can, oh boy, raise and lower that if I can hit the right buttons. Nonetheless, I think that's about it. As I mentioned, we do have the seat cam. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. The interior cameras. Why does it keep resetting the camera? The cameras are different. I don't know how different they are, but they are a little bit different. So there's that. Nonetheless, I do dig this new one. That's not the only harvester we have today, because we also have the Rostselmash 1403 forage harvester pack. Very cool through here. So this pack includes a pickup head as well as a chopper head. The pickup's going to be doing your grass and all of your swath crops, and I think it does the swath crops because they're straws, and I think I've got some kind of mod installed that makes them do that. If yours is doing it, hey, let me know. And then you've also got this guy right here, which will do all of your normal crops. So 8 of your grain crops, it'll chop those up, corn and things like that as well. We can go all the way from a 500 variable to a power shift transmission. So if you have a preference, you are able to choose. Doesn't cost you any extra cash. A couple different wheel brands to choose from. Very popular ones through there. VKT, no big old tires for that one. But we do have chunky boys for the rest. Designs, we have a couple different design choices to choose from here. So you could choose kind of which one you like the best. There are 8 different ones to choose from. Most of them kind of look the same. This one looks like it's just kind of going back and forth. I'm not 100% sure exactly what the difference is there, but nonetheless, we've got multiple things to choose from. Big warning triangle on the back. That is a big warning triangle. And rim colors are rim colors. They have unlocked all of the color choices to choose from, so you can pick whichever one you like. Gotta love that. Your pickups got the same thing, so you could choose the designs, and our forage harvester, same thing. You could choose up your colors. Moving on, we have the IMAK CF10000, and you got that right, 10,000 liter capacity. This could either be a forage wagon, the grain unloading pipe, or back to it. So we do have a couple different setups for this one, which is kind of nice to see. A couple different wheel options to choose from here as well, and, well, some of them may have. Yeah, BKT doesn't, but Trelleborg does have different standard setups. This will hold anything, so any normal crop you could throw in here. Next one's pretty cool. This is the Göweil Bale trailer. I don't think we have anything kind of like this, so very nice to see. If you enjoy the Göweil stuff, definitely check this one out. A couple different wheel brands to choose from. Nothing wild crazy happening with them. We do have auto loading, which is great, and we could change up a few of the sides or the front. So that is cool as well. It'll do 120, 150, 180 centimeter round bales, and 180, 220, and 240 square bales. So all of your standard Bale sizes, it will do. I've been waiting on these. The McCormack Cotton Trailer Pack from Hispano-Monag. We not only have the one that does 3 bales, but we have the modified 5-bale version as well. Love that. 238 centimeter. Those are going to be your round cotton bales from the base game. A couple different wheel brands to choose from. You can pick the ones that you like. And yes, we do have wide tires on those too. And they are chunky. Side lights can be added on as well. We also have beacon lights. A couple different beacon light models to choose from. Kind of put your beacon lights up there at the tippy top. Hitch configuration, you got tractor. You could also do a truck configuration or even the gooseneck. That might be pretty popular. Love seeing that. And then we have color options. Now, as far as this guy, do we have the same options here? We do. All right. Now, how cool is that? Very, very cool indeed. So, if you've been wanting something that's a little bit different to pick up your cotton bales with, this is definitely the one to go for. Ooh. We'll have to put this on Riverbend. Next up, we have the Duport PTW 12,500. This is not a spreader itself. It is just a tanker. 12,500 liters, 5.3 tons empty, 120 horsepower is recommended when you're running this, and it's got a 10 mile per hour max speed. That's why I said it itself is not a spreader, but we do have the hitch on the back, so you can hook this up to a drag hose or cultivator, injector, something like that, and you can use it with that. We do have humongo chunky boy wheels, and I'm all for these stupid Midas tires. Yes, sign me up, baby. And we can also change up the rim color if you're not a fan of the blue. Well, you're good to go. Again, just a reminder, I do not have the color mod installed from Giants because it's causing issues with the what was that, the Versatile? Yeah, so I've just removed it for mod videos. If you've got it, if you see color, you can change whatever. Got another IMAK mod. This is the IMAK GE 19270. This one goes on your tractor, so either the front or the back via 3-point, and it's a leveler. It's 2.8 meter working width, and you can use this in your silage bunkers, pushing things, or pulling it from the back. You could do either one. Kind of a cool setup. I dig that. Next, the Lizard Agri 13. Big old V-shaped plow. Actually, they call it a subsoiler. We will double check it because plows and subsoilers are interchangeable in the game. People put the wrong names on them sometimes, so we'll check it. 230 horsepower, 5.5 meter working with. That's 7 miles per hour. You can change it up to be red, just like we had very similarly in the farming simulator. What was it, the 17 and 19 mods? It's been a little while, but we were there. All right, 230 horsepower. We'll see if it actually pulls. Well, we got 250 on our Steiger right here. May as well give that a try and see what we've got. So, I am able to create fields with this. And if we drop it down, does it give me the plow? It gives me the plow. So, this is not a subsoiler. This is a plow. Now, here's the one I'm going to have to take a back seat to because I don't know how to say this name, and I'm not going to butcher it. So, it is the FR Power Harrows pack. And boy, oh boy, if you needed 7 power harrows that ranged between 1.3 and 3 meters, 2 thumbs up, baby. We got you. They all do exactly the same thing. We do have a couple different setups for these, so we'll talk about the power harrows. Largest one, 110 horsepower, 3 meters at 8 miles per hour. We do have a seeding upgrade, which can be added. That is going to do grass, cover crop, and canola, which is very nice. Kind of nice to have those, so you can throw on the APV there if you want. We also have the front attachment adapter, which is going to do a power takeoff pass-through. PTO pass-through. There you go. So you've got that. You've also got one which is up high, but it also has the PTO pass-through. Very nice. Or not up. We'll throw the APV on so we can at least take a look at that. As far as your rear leveling row goes, you can set that up if you need it. 2-point attachment. These are going to be on your hitch over here in the very front. Rear leveling roller. We have the shredder roller, the packer roller, cage roller, and mesh roller, and a spiked roller. So many rollers. APV control box. You can add that on the side if you would like. And then we've got a couple different setups for your setups on the front. So you can go with a yellow or black set. We also have different tank capacities for your seed. You can even select the options and upgrades of APV and then take it off completely at the bottom. I don't know if that should be an option or not, but it's there nonetheless, all the way up to 500 liters of seed, and you're going to basically see that through every single one. yes, if you wanted, you can add that here as well. Oof, that's massive. Oh, there's also an additional features of this mod as well. However, that is PC only. We'll talk about it later. Here's a neat mod, the Pto Power Washer. Hey, you can put this on the back of that power harrow. This right here has got either a 10 meter or 15 meter hose on it. We can change up some colors, so that looks to be just the frame. And you hook it up to your 3-point, and then you've got a power washer. Yo, check this out. We'll back up to it, hook up on our Volvo here, and then we just grab it. That does the spray. If you want, you can buy a bunch of these because they're $900. They're super cheap. Just buy a bunch of them. Put them on the front of all your tractors if you've got anything. Oh, yo, that's such a good idea. Yo, would it be sweet in like a future update if this had like weight options where you could add like extra weight under it and you could just use it as a front weight, like, I don't know, 1,000 kgs and maybe 800 or 900 kgs, something like that. And then you could just carry around a pressure washer everywhere. Ah, it's so cool. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. But sometimes it's the big things too, and this is the big machine haul. And boy, oh boy, is it $120,000. It's $190,000 if you get the solar panels on top, which can be customized, no color options, and it is mahoosive in here. I'm gonna cut on my help window and let's see if we can find ourselves some lights. Turn on the shed light. It's gonna be the left stick, not the B or circle button if you guys are playing on consoles. Spinning around, looks like just the 2 doors. Yep, and they open exactly how you would expect. Next to last new one for all platforms is Humongo. This is the large decorative building. They say it's a decorative building with a parking lot and lighting around. You may notice that there is no interior. However, decorative's in the name, so I think I'm gonna let this one slide. I just want interiors on everything, but that's just me. It is what it is. Yeah. Humongous decorative building. I think this would be great for somebody that's building up a map and you need some type of industrial building that's, you know, still going to be slightly useful. You do have a parking area down here and you can have lighting all the way around at night, but it's not going to be used for anything. So, maybe exactly what you're looking for. And lastly, we have wind turbine. These can be found in your power generators, and there are 2 different ones to choose from. So the first one's going to give you $984 per month, which is around $41, somewhere around that an hour. Then we have another one that gives you $24,000 a month. That one's quite high. I was gonna say they remind me of stuff that's base game, but I guess maybe this is what I'm thinking of. Either way, this is very cool. Doesn't seem to be making any obtruse noises or anything like that. Hey, very nice, man. Very cool indeed. So $1,000 a day, so it's gonna take you, if you're playing 1-day seasons, about, what is that, 7 months? 7-ish months? Maybe about 7.5 months to get your money back. This one is going to make your money back in about 7.5 hours. So there you go. You can put those into perspective. Jumping over to our updates for all platforms, we got the Rumbler tow car. This was actually just released a couple days ago. It's updated at version 1001. Improved the camera in the shop and improved the wheel physics. Bale and Pallet trailer pack from Rostselmash version 1001. Improved the auto load distance when unloading bales. Multi-crop greenhouses 1.1 added a recipe for straw to the grain and carrot greenhouses so that you can activate this process to sell or distribute the straw. They also fixed the trigger on the buying station as it wouldn't work with the crampy SKS 301050 trailer. And your only other update today for all platforms, actually the only other update today, period, Swedish road sign pack Placeable version 1001. Fix the collision and not being able to sell is now available to do. Not the way I would have worded that, but you get it. You can sell them now. Lastly, today, let's talk about PC and Mac new mods. Player position's the first one. This mod adds saving to the player position when the player is on foot. So when you start the game again, the player will be in the same position where you saved the game. This is active by default, but every player can choose to deactivate the override the last position saved. Lastly, we have the Forigo Roteritalia, I don't know how to say that, Shredders Pack additional features, the one that came out today. This changed the activation of the speed limit only when cutting or mulching. Hey, there you go. That is all of your mods for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like. Get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check those notifications. That way you never miss new mod videos right here on the channel. By the way, we got Farm Sim news out. It's a little shorter today. I almost did a text version of it, but I at least wanted to get the information out to you guys as quickly as possible. So check that out if you haven't seen it already. Otherwise, I just hope you have an awesome weekend. We'll see you in the next one.